Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Laley and I am the lead developer of our game Mimic. Welcome to this exclusive London Games Festival official selection video of our newest title Mimic. In this video we'll be exploring the features of the game and preview what you can expect from the game when it's released later this year. Mimic is an online multiplayer survival horror game with social deduction gameplay. In a match, 5 players must work together to escape the ship. However, not everyone is who they say they are, and some will have their own ulterior motives. I always describe the game as Among Us meets Alien Isolation, a game where you don't know who to trust, surrounded by a monster who's trying to kill you at every turn. With Mimic, I really wanted to try and do something a little bit different with a horror game in multiplayer. So it looked at single player horror games and horror films and took cues and designs from those and reworked them for a multiplayer setting. That introduced us to our dynamic music system, which will mix and change the music based upon your playstyle live in the game, to dynamic jump scares and interesting sound decisions to make it so the game is building an atmosphere of tension around you whilst you're playing. So let's take a look at gameplay and share some of the features that the game includes. So here we are at the start of the game, and the players are given their objectives. These are 3 objectives that are randomized from a selection as part of the map, and you all share the same objectives, so you're all working towards the same goal of fixing the ship and leaving. Now, you're also given your own role. You could be a crew, you could be agent, or you could be a mimic. Now, you all have the same goal, and that is getting off the ship, but the different roles have their own win conditions. So, for example, the crew can only win if they get off the ship without the mimic in their party, whereas the agent can only win if no one else leaves the ship apart from them. They are sort of acting as the corporate agent that you see in many horror genre films and other properties. And the mimic can win by just leaving the ship. Now what I'm doing right here is upgrading my security access. Now a number of doors around the ship that you can't access or go through unless you upgrade your security first. So you have to find the security keys, use the console and upgrade your security level. Now the agent already has the maximum security level, so they have full access to the whole entire ship. The Icarus is a ship that's flying towards a nearby sun. It is therefore shaking apart and causing all sorts of mayhem with fires erupting and basically not good. If left unchecked, these fires could spread and become impassable, impeding your progress throughout the ship. And here we see another security console. There are 2 in the ship. And we'll find the security key, which you can pick up from the floor, and upgrade our security access. Now I'm playing just on my own at the moment, but this is going to be up to 8 people in private lobby and 5 in a public lobby. And around the ship there's also an AI android. We call these jacks as if they are jacks of all trade. And these androids are reprogrammed to go around and hunt you down. So if they see you, they will come for you and kill you. So if you see one, best try to avoid it, as they are unstoppable. You can't kill them, but they can definitely kill you. Here you see we've got the hydroponics lab, where the plant life has sort of grown out of control and spread itself out of the room. So the flares hitting up again. And one of the things we try to do with Icarus, the ship, is give us a load of different locations and biomes inside the ship environment. So here we have a very earthy environment with the plant life. You just went through a fiery warehouse. Here we can see some fires broken out from the solar flares. So let's go get past that. You can put out the fires with fire extinguishers, which are scattered across the map. And it's generally a good idea to do so to give yourself more time and make you able to actually navigate through the ship. Oh, there's the Jack. The droid coming after us, so he's seen us. And as I say, he will stalk you. He is unbeatable. This is what happens when he grabs you. So he'll grab you and start choking you out. And then toss you aside. You can take a couple of hits before you die, and you can heal yourself in the game. Oh. Let's try not to get any more damage done. So let me just escape through here. There are a number of vents on the ship as well that you can use to crouch through and get off. Now, as I said, you can reprogram these jacks to target particular players. So if you think someone is the mimic or an agent, or you just don't like someone, you can access these terminals and tell the android to go and attack them. Okay, down here we've got the reactor room. I see more fires have broken out because of the solar flares. Oh, there he is. Let's try and run away. We've got electrical room. And down here we've got an interesting room. It's the cryo-engineering room. So these are all the chemicals from the cryostasis pods that you've come from have basically leaked out and left water everywhere. And ice has grown everywhere. So here we see the fires made this area impassable. We can't get past it. As you can see, it's like an invisible block for me. But the android can walk through it. So he's not affected by the fire, only you are. So let's put that fire out. There we are. And let's try and complete one of these objectives. So let's do the energy cell. So around the ship are going to be numerous items you can pick up, and you'll see a number of these items are highlighted via these waypoints. The orange ones mean that the room that is pointing to has an item you want. So in here is an energy cell we want to use, and they look like this. So we can pick up the power core, and we need to take this to the reactor room now. So let's go back this way. And now you can see there is a white marker. So white markers indicate the object you need to use or pay attention to. In this case, we need to recharge the cell at the reactor. So this is pointing us to the reactor itself. Now, if you do run out of stamina, you can recharge it just by standing still. It'll recharge a lot faster. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get across and put this in and try and avoid him. Put that in there. Yep, there you go, just causing problems. Got to try and get past him. Ah! Nope, he got me. When he does grab you, you do drop the items you're carrying, so you do have to pick up again. As you see, I need the infirmary, so let's go fix that. So here's the infirmary. Obviously some people in here have had better days, but we can use this little bed here to heal ourselves back up. So let's finish our journey and returning this to the shuttle, which is through this way. When playing as the Mimic, you have the ability to reveal yourself at any moment in time. You look like a human player until you reveal yourself. So let's just get ourselves some security access and show you how that works. So let's go do it in this other room so we can see it a bit clearly. Oh dear. Right, let's try and get past him. Okay, I think that's far enough. So yes, as the Mimic, you can reveal yourself at any moment in time. You just hold down the R key to access your Mimic abilities. And we have this radial wheel pop up, and we can morph ourselves into other players, so we can make our appearance change, or we can reveal ourselves. So we're going to hit this one and peel off our human skin. Awesome. Now as a Mimic, you are faster, you can see better, and you have the ability to see players and corpses through walls. Now that's super important because you do need those in order to regain energy. Energy is your resource you need to be able to morph back into human form and lay eggs. So let's go around and collect 3 pieces of energy before showing you the egg mechanic. Now as a Mimic, you can see my health bar and stamina bar is just 1 bar here. That means that I am very weak and I'm very susceptible to an attack. Now other players can't attack me, only the android can, so I shouldn't have to worry about any other players, just the android walking around the ship. So let's go up here and feed on these 2 corpses. Now corpses can be fed on multiple times, but you do have to wait in between feeds on that same corpse. Same goes for players. And there we give us 3 energy. So let's go find somewhere to put our egg. Now the eggs you're going to want to put somewhere secluded, where they're not going to get found by players, because they can be destroyed. But we're going to put ours just here. So hold down R, and we're going to go lay egg. Now eggs are super crucial to Mimic's gameplay. As I mentioned, the Mimic is weak. They can take damage and be killed almost instantly. However, the egg allows them to respawn. So if you're unaware whether the player who is the Mimic is alive or not, you can't really tell unless you've made sure there's no eggs around the ship. And there could be multiple. You could place multiple of these around. But as you see, as this thing lasts in the world, it will spread its influence and make it more and more apparent where it is, making it easier for other players to find it and destroy it. So let's revert back to human form, and for this we need 2 energy, so let's go get 2 corpses here, and we're going to revert back into human form. And here we are, we're back in human form. And no one will be none the wiser. Thank you for watching this extended preview of Mimic, and thank you to London Games Festival for including the game in the official selection. Visit Mimic's store page on Steam or Epic Games Store and wish us the game now. Open beta will be beginning this summer. To stay up to date on all things Mimic, be sure to follow Ryan Laley Games on social media, Discord and YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to showing more of Mimic in the near future.